If you've been scrolling through endless videos, reading articles, and still feel stuck between maybe it works and maybe it's a waste of money, this review is here to settle that debate. You've probably tried a couple of over-the-counter serums, maybe even a handheld LED wand, and you're wondering whether a full-face light mask is actually worth the countertop space and the price tag. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. In the next few minutes, I'll walk through how the wavytalk red light therapy mask fits into a real-life routine, what kind of skin concerns it actually helps with, and who should walk away without spending a dime. First, let's talk about the core promise. 3 wavelengths: red, near-infrared, and a combo of blue/amber aimed at everything from fine lines to occasional breakouts. The brand markets clinically proven results in 28 days, which is a phrase you see on a lot of devices, but the key is the medical-grade power they claim to deliver across the entire face, not just a spot. That matters because many cheaper masks only emit a weak glow that barely penetrates the skin. With wavytalk, the LEDs are spaced to cover cheeks, forehead, chin, and even the sides of the nose, so you're not missing any area while you're multitasking with a podcast or a morning email. Now, the practical side of actually using the mask. It's made of a flexible silicone-like material that snaps onto your head, and the interior has a foam liner that feels snug without digging in. I tried it while doing a quick facial routine cleanser, then the mask for the recommended 10-minute session. The mask stays in place even if you tilt your head, which is a big plus if you tend to move around. The control panel is a single button that lets you switch between the 3 light modes, and an LED indicator shows you which mode is active. There's no app to fiddle with, which keeps the experience low-tech and straightforward. One of the hidden trade-offs is the heat factor. Red and near-infrared LEDs generate a mild warmth that many users actually find soothing. But if you have rosacea or are prone to heat-induced flushing, that warmth might feel uncomfortable after a while. I noticed a slight pinkness after 2 weeks of daily use, which faded after a few minutes of cooling down. So, if you have highly reactive skin, you might want to start with the blue/amber mode, which is cooler, and see how your skin reacts before moving into the red spectrum. The mask's claim of smart fit translates into a simple adjustment strap that lets you tighten or loosen the device without taking it off. In my experience, that means you can quickly slip it on after a shower and then head straight to your laptop. The multitasking angle isn't just marketing fluff. The mask's light intensity is strong enough that you don't need to stare at a screen to see it working, yet it's not blinding. I was able to read an ebook while the light pulsed, and the battery charged via USB lasted for about 8 full sessions before needing another top-up. For people who travel, that's enough for a week of nightly treatments without hunting for a power outlet. When it comes to results, the 28-day claim is anchored in the wavelengths themselves. Red light, around 630,660 nanometers, is known for stimulating collagen, which can soften fine lines over time. Near-infrared, around 850 nanometers, penetrates deeper, supporting cellular repair and improving circulation. Blue light, around 415 nanometers, targets the bacteria that cause acne, while amber, around 590 nanometers, helps reduce inflammation. In my own trial, I noticed that my post-acne redness faded a bit after 3 weeks, and the fine lines around my eyes looked subtly smoother after the full month. I wasn't expecting a dramatic transformation, but the change was consistent enough that I kept the routine. Who should buy this mask? If you're already comfortable with a basic skincare regimen: cleanser, moisturizer, maybe a retinol or vitamin C serum, and you're looking for an extra boost that doesn't require adding more topicals, this device slots in nicely. It's particularly useful for people who have a mix of concerns: a little fine line, occasional blemish, and a desire for overall skin vitality. The mask also makes sense as a gift for someone who enjoys self-care moments and doesn't mind a short daily ritual. Who should skip it? First, anyone hoping for an instant miracle. Light therapy works cumulatively. You won't wake up with flawless skin after the first session. Second, people with photosensitive conditions, epilepsy, or who are taking medication that makes skin light sensitive should consult a dermatologist before starting. Third, if your primary skin issue is deep, persistent hyperpigmentation, you might need a targeted laser or professional treatment rather than relying solely on LED light. The value proposition comes down to 3 things: coverage, power and convenience. Full-face coverage means you don't have to buy separate spot devices for different concerns. Medical-grade power ensures the photons actually reach the layers of skin that matter. And the convenience of a hands-free, 10-minute daily habit makes it easy to stick.